and he was in the other clan that I was playing, and we eventually ended up playing each other, and it was first to five, and I already knew he was a big shit talker, so I was like, okay, I have to win this match out of anything. So I played seriously, and it was still online, so it was just bullshit. So he ended up like beating my Cabal, like it was like 1-1, and then so I just switched to Ermac. I was like, all right, I'm gonna play Ermac and just blow him up because I just figured out his strategy, but I couldn't. I just couldn't do it with Cabal. I couldn't like really beat him with Cabal because I was like, oh, I know what he's gonna do, but what Cabal has, I just can't, beat him with the teleports and stuff. So I just switched to Ermac. I was like, this will be way easier. I ended up beating him, and I was like, all right, there's no way he's gonna talk shit. A couple days later, people were telling me, dude, what happened? I was like, what are you talking about? And they're like, dude, HC Cloudstripe's saying like he's the only guy that made you switch to Ermac because like you can't beat him with your Cabal. And I'm like, is this guy like on something? Like, what do I have to do to like shut this guy up? I beat him already. He's saying he's still finding a way to say he's better than me. It just frustrated me so much. I didn't like playing that guy. He was on my friends list on the PSN, but I erased him. I was like, fuck this guy. He ended up like trying to request me back, and he sent me a message like, oh, why are you erasing me? Is it because you're scared? Like all this stuff, and I'm like, dude, I just play this game for fun. I mean, I like the game. He made it unenjoyable basically, and it was just for online players, they should not take it serious. Like, can you guys tell me who's the #1 online player for Mortal Kombat right now? Because I can't. Like, who knows? Right? But
I mean, there's probably like 5 guys you could name. Forever King.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like really, like online is not a place you should be like really. It shouldn't be like, oh, like that's where it's tournaments, and like you can tell me who won Evo, who won East Coast Showdown. Like those are easy because that's where it matters. Online, some people take it so serious, and it's like that's where people want to practice, and like because that's the only practice we can get. I have no one to practice with over here besides a couple casual players that I need to play online. I have to play online to get better. There's no other way. Even though it sucks, there's no other way for me to get better. So I have to play online. And there's some people that, know my online name. When they play me, they take it like where it's just serious to them. And I'm just trying to play. I'll be like eating and stuff and just trying to practice. And they're still like, oh, what? Oh, like I'll beat them like 5. And then once they beat me, they'll quit and be like, I beat Michelangelo, that's it. And I'm just like, what? Like, I just want to practice. Like, you shouldn't take online serious at all. No one's trying to be good, like trying to totally play their heart out online. There's lag. There's so much stuff that's online that's not offline, and it's just a way different experience offline. And that's what online players just some of them will never get, and it's just
Yeah, I want to rant about this for a minute. I make my Xbox name public, but there's a couple of things you can do where I will never play. If you message me and you start off talking shit, you're not going to play me online.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
That's so annoying. Like, I use online to spar, to practice.
Yeah, like everyone.
So if you think, oh, I'm going to beat an EVO finalist and then I'm going to be a big, manly man, get the fuck out of here, dude.
Yeah. That's why I don't play, like, online. That's why I don't publicly put my Xbox Live name out there. I don't post in good games threads or any of that shit. It's just like, it's not good games because I know it's bullshit. You know it's bullshit. There are no such thing as good games online. It's just, we're just playing.
Yeah, it's true.
And it's like online is the place where you're supposed to be fun. I love shit talk. If we're gonna, Tom and I, we talk shit, and eventually we'll meet up and we'll play offline. So that's good. But I don't want to talk shit online. That's so lame.
Yeah,
no one's even watching.
Yeah.
There's nothing on the line.
That's true, and it's just so when there's nothing on the line or anything, you're not playing like your hardest. Like you just want to learn stuff, and it's online. There's still there's lag and stuff, so there's this thing that you don't really care to like. Oh my God, he beat me. Like no, it's not even like that. It's dumb how a lot of people online players will think. Because one of the interviews I did, I actually gave my PSN a shout out. I was like, oh, whoever wants to play me, this is my PSN. Like, and a lot of people wanted to play me, and a lot of good players that wanted to play casually, but there were those players that heard my name at my PSN and they were like, oh, like I gotta challenge him, like where it was like, and I was like, dude, if you want to challenge me, go to a tournament, I'll money match you, but online, I just can't. I can't even play. I don't even play Cabal online really, because I just can't do his instant airs and stuff. I just really, if I'm gonna be serious online, where I'm just like, okay, I want to prove something, even though it's online, I'll pick Ermac or something, because his combos are easy and they're devastating. So I'm like, I'll just pick Ermac, and Ermac's one of my mains. So, but really, online is not the place you should be like, oh, I'm gonna take this so serious right now. It's just, there's nothing on the line. Why would you do that? It's just retarded.
And I really try to play people that have a good connection. No, you never have a good connection, but a decent connection.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Three bars or higher. I don't play 2 or 1 bar. That shit's dumb.
Yeah, I mean.
So like, people will send me a request, and they don't even bother to say who they are, where they're from. They just send me a request as if I should know who they are. And I get that almost every day. And it's like, I just delete it. If you can't take the time to say, hey, I saw you on stream, I'd enjoy playing you, like, I'm from, Indiana or whatever, let's get some games in, then I'm like, alright, right on. But if you're just like, if you can't even take the time to introduce yourself, like, to me, and I could be wrong, it feels like they're using me.
Oh, you're just a little cheap slut, 16-bit.
Like, it feels like, like they just want to use me.
No, yeah, I get the same feeling.
Or they can level up.
Yeah, it is what it is, I mean, if you don't want to hear from those online players, though, it's just don't play online. But really, we can't. We need practice, and that's the thing. And
I don't want to set it to private, because don't get me wrong, 95% of the people on Test Your Mind are very cool and very fun to play.
Oh yeah, very sick.
I have a long friends list of people from Test Your Mind who I enjoy playing. It's the like 1 out of 10 guys that annoys me.
Yeah, that once they get 1 win, they quit and they're like, oh, look at that.
Oh my god, right.
Yeah, that shit pisses me off. There was like a Scorpion player, and like, I mean, the connection was already bad. It was like 2 bars, and I always blew him up, and he was always like, yeah, I really want to play Scorpion on Scorpion. I'm like, all right, I kind of needed to learn matchup too. You into it. They're kind of your friend first. They're like, oh, well, I would just like to see how, this match goes. But then once they win, they're like, yeah, motherfucker. Like, I'm like, what the hell happened? Yeah, like, I blow this dude up like 3 or 4 times, and then like the next time I play him, he wins like the first game. And then, like, he starts, like, switching characters. I'm like, dude, get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah.
It's like, are we here to play, or are you here just to fucking get your ego boosted up?
Yeah, but to be fair, Slips, I've never seen anyone that puts words in people's mouths more than you. Like, if Slips loses to someone online, he'll start texting me like, this guy thinks he's good. And I'll be like, and I'll be like, did he say anything? Nobody's thinking it.
You can tell the way, like, the attitude of people just by, like, how they are reacting on the character select screen.
What?
Like, there'll be, like, a big delay.
Those are real games right there.
And you know it. Like, there does not have to be a mic for you to pick up, like, someone's being a fucking asshole.
How do you know they're not just taking a drink?
That's bullshit.
That's bullshit.
That's bullshit.
There is one online player I would like to give a shout out to. He's gone to make a name for himself in the online scene first, and I was hearing about him, and I was like, okay, I'll keep an eye on this guy. And then he started making a name for himself actually in the tournament scene. And I think, if you really, want to make a name for yourself, you should practice online, and if you make a name for yourself, just start going to tournaments. And this is what he did, and it was Detroit Ballin', and he became a really good player. I still play with him online, and first off, I thought he was one of those shit talkers, because people were like, oh, you should play him, I've been hearing he's good. But he wasn't like HD Cloudstripe. He would say, oh, I'm good, and I'm this, I'm that. Detroit Ballin', I heard it from other people where they were saying he's good, and he was making a name for himself where he wasn't just shit talking. And I was like, he's a really good player. And then he started going to tournaments, and I was like, damn, this guy like